Alright, so this is going to be a review. Told you I was going to do reviews of auto parts stores. I still have nap in advance here to do, but the other day I got a really good chance to do one on AutoZone and O'Reilly. So we have this the black 2010 town car. She's hit about 125,000 miles, so intake started leaking. Well, I knew it needed the 100K tune-up, so just wait until summer to do it. So we did it. So I split this order between AutoZone and O'Reilly's. Went to AutoZone, and I did some online, did some in store. The ordered the intake, okay, from AutoZone.com. We're online. I ordered the radiator hoses from Oreilly's, okay, online. Went fine, did good. AutoZone's easier to use online, in my opinion. So the the easier to use for the AutoZone, their online is just a little more intuitive than AutoZone. You know, nothing against O'Reilly. It's just easier to use, easier to look up stuff, add the car, blah 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 blah. You get it. So then in store. So let me adjust you here. Falling down. Sorry. So in store, we go to O'Reilly's, and I buy coil packs, spark plugs, knock sensor, and a cylinder head temperature sensor because I don't have a coolant temperature sensor because it's the flex seal on that 10-pound car. So we even tell him coolant temp sensor, trying to throw him up. They were very friendly when we walked in, and I went to one across town that didn't know me because, as all of you know, I used to work for them. So we when we went across town where they didn't know me, and very friendly, greeted me appropriately when I walked in. Didn't know me from Adam. Got my rewards number. Very professional. Even tried to trip him up. All the parts are right. So I got AutoZone. I visited, and this was the South Campbell location, across from the Harbor Freight where I live. If you're in Springfield, you want to use a good location, you like O'Reilly's, that's where I used. A plus to them in store, A plus online. I'm going to give it a B online because it could be a little easier to use. And I know they're developing stuff for that, or were when I worked for them, but that's another story. AutoZone. We walk in. One guy kind of walked past me. I think he was doing something. No one greeted me. Walk in. In the East Sunshine location, you walk in the door. The counter's just right off here to your left, okay? Storefront's kind of to your right. Walk to the end of the counter. There was a guy, older gentleman. I'm not going to say elderly. Older gentleman. Approximately 50s or 60s. Gauging, just off what I think. Comes down. Nobody greeted us. When he went to walk down, he just kind of like, really, I have to wait on people? It was kind of rude. I felt him to be rude. I told him I needed heater hoses, okay, an accessory belt. I needed an air filter for this car, okay? So we're splitting stuff up here. So, we're trying to give a review of both, and we're trying to give enough parts that they can mess up. Told the guy, it's a 2010 Signature Limited Flex Fuel Lincoln Town car, okay? Okay, I told him what I needed. Okay, so is it the right belt? Yeah, there's only one belt for your vehicle. Hands me the belt. Okay. Kind of rude, but okay. And then we proceed to, I need the heater hoses. Which ones do you need? Well, there's only 2 heater hoses for this particular car. And he goes to get me that little bleeder hose. You know, the little one that goes from the radiator to the expansion tank. If you got a town car, you'll see it. And I'll bring it up here. Whoops. Let's just look at the engine bay here. Be easier for me to tell you. And I will have a video coming out on this intake replacement. So we're going to look down here at images. Okay. Here's the engine bay right here. See this little hose that goes right here and curves? He kept trying to sell me that, being, it's a heater hose. I said, that's not a heater hose. I said, that's the bleeder hose. They said, I have like 20 of these cars. I know what that is. It's a bleeder hose. I said, you know, no, that's a heater hose. It calls it a heater hose. I said, well, sir, your system's wrong. I don't know. Here's a better view of it. See? And he kept trying to sell me this. I said, that's not it. I said, there's 2 heater hoses. One comes out back here and goes to the plastic nipple in the intake. The other one comes from this far side, comes over the other one, angles down, and goes in to the metal pipe that runs from the back of the water pump up. Try to explain this to him. No. Finally, after arguing, he brings us a heater hose that I don't even know what it's for. I'm like, okay, maybe it's a cut to fit hose, fine. Maybe it makes the right bends. I didn't have the hose with me, so, you know, we're going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe this is, you know, because they have some universal ones. Maybe it makes the right fit, because, you know, maybe. I don't know. Maybe you had to cut some off. So, okay, because I know some universal aftermarket hoses are that way, you know. So, okay, we get that, fine. Come home, and we got to put it all together. Get the intake on, everything's going good. The belt was wrong. I mean, that's cool if you're rude, but if you're going to be rude, you at least need to be right, because if you're stupid, you got to be humble. I'm sorry. I don't know everything about everyone. Nobody does. And there's a lot of cars I don't know about. It's like you ask me certain questions about a Toyota. I'm like, I mean, I know how the internal combustion engine works and stuff. You know, I know they got plugs, coil packs, you know, same thing as other cars. Or you ask me something about a Tesla, I'm going to be like, you know. So, I'm not certified in these. Lincoln Town Cars I know because I've owned so many, and I'm GM certified service, so I've worked on a lot of Cadillacs. You ask me about a North Star, I can tell you everything about a North Star inside and out. You know, but going from there, we do that. So we realized the belt's wrong too. Number 2 wrong. We go back. There's this other guy there. Very nice, very willing to help. The other guy comes up and he goes, is that the right, I guess we got the wrong belt, sir, or something. Well, you know, there's 2 belts depending on the amperage of your alternator, because there's bigger alternators, smaller alternators for the town car, and there's flex fuel and non-flex fuel. You know, basically 2 engines. They're both basically, they're a little different in ways. Anyways, so he looks, the guy starts arguing with him, going, oh, well, there's no belt. That's the only belt for their car. I already looked earlier. The kid gets on there and looks. No, there's 2 belts for the car. There's a 920, which he sold us, and then there's a 922, which is longer, which we brought home. Fit. A plus to the kid that tried to help us. The other guy tried to help us. You know, we try to make the heater hose fit later, and then we have to go back. We find out it's not going to work at all. We ended up having to make a heater hose because no one could get it. That's another story, you know, but we made one out of some 90-degree elbows and some 5/8 heater hose. It's fine. We'd already cut the other one off. Shouldn't have, but whatever. Um, and, anyways, come to find out from all the other associates there at AutoZone, who were extremely friendly. I'm not going to say asshole, but the prick that rated on us and argued with us, come to find out his name's Randall and he's the manager. And I'm going to be sorry, that just gives AutoZone an F, because here's the deal. You can buy auto parts from different places, whether you go to Oreilly's, Napa, AutoZone, whatever. You know, a Gates belt or a Dayco belt's a Gates or a Dayco, you know, belt, you know. And a lot of times their parts, like Oreilly's Murray and AutoZone's Duralast thermostats and other thermostats, because I own both that, they're just rebranded Motorrad. You know, they all get their batteries from the same place. Their batteries are all made by the same thing. It's like Walmart, their batteries are made by the same companies. They're all made by either Johnson Controls or Clarios Industries or, you know, Best Parts or Exide, which Best Parts bought Johnson Controls. But anyways, another story. And so, you know, when it comes, and, you know, they're so closely priced, you know, why am I going to go here when they're really nasty to me? And, you know, they're really nice down the street. Why should I use the red guys when the green guys are nice? So, you know, that's that. So, this is my review, and this just left the final bad taste in my mouth. And after this, I will never be back to an AutoZone again. Ever. They even called. He even said, "Oh, we got the right one across town for you, okay?" They called. So we ran clear across town to another AutoZone. Visited 2 AutoZones. Boom. Guess what? It was the bleeder hose again. It was this flipping hose again that we had told them multiple times at the location. That little bleeder hose, it comes out the side right here, is not a heater hose. I don't care what it says in your system, it's not a heater hose. And the second time we went in about the heater hose, we took the old heater hoses with us because we had them off. So, at this point, they can just go in their system and look at the diameter of the hoses. And no one from any company can't tell me they can't, because I have worked for you guys. I have worked for you guys. I have been a mechanic. You can look and tell the diameter of that hose and the diameter of this hose. And, you know, even if it says this is a heater hose in your system, okay? Okay? So, this is the heater hose in your system. All you gotta do is click on it and look at the diameter. You sent me across town for nothing. So, as far as AutoZone goes, I'm giving it a total F. Complete and total F. A failure. Online? Good. However, when it comes to ordering from online, and you're going to deal with bullshit, I'm sorry, but I can just do this, and, oh, shit, look here, and then I can do this, and I can just find anything I want. For a car, real nice, just going to eBay Motors, I can add stuff. There's Rock Auto, there's eBay, there's Amazon. So when it comes to online, what's the incentive to order from you, AutoZone? Because, I mean, okay, you know, we've got eBay Motors, I've got Amazon, I've got Rock Auto, and if I'm ordering online, I'm waiting for it, right? Right? I mean, if I need it now, then, you know, if I need it now, I need it now. See, like, I just go here, I can see all my vehicles that I've added. Let's go here, boom. Just go, yeah, I know I have 16 vehicles. Okay, so, look, I just go to parts, boom, and I can look at the specs of them. Most of the time. And this is the only thing I wish eBay would refine. So, now I'm just reviewing eBay. Like, see, here's belt tensioner. Boom. $21.99. What is this belt tensioner? Okay. All right. So, what's this belt tensioner? Okay. AutoZone. And I'm just going off the premise now that I'm going to order this offline for a 96 B2500, okay? So we're going to go down here to Dodge. And when you go 360, boom. Belt tensioner. Come on. See, now this is really nice because you can save your car like eBay Motor. Now, I'm not gonna lie, and that's what makes this a little bit nicer than the Oreillys here. But we're scrolling down here. Holy, $90, and you are not getting a lifetime warranty. You're getting a 1 year, a 2 year warranty if you get the AC Delco, but it's $90. $18.99 for the pulley. Oh. Dorman's 118 with a 1 year warranty. How many times? Okay, let's say this son of a bitch fails. Okay, within a year. Let's say it fails after 2 years. I mean, they're offering a year warranty, but you got to ship it back. And it's really not worth that. But okay, let's say it fails. Okay. So. How many of these could I buy to equal that? Oh, 1 year warranty, yeah, so same. That's probably the equally same China across the board. This one probably comes from China. Theirs comes from China. And I've had good luck with the ECCPP parts. I've had good luck with those. I've had good luck with the Novotech, and I've had good luck with some of the Detroit axles, you know. Either way. Harmonic balancer, 5.9. Look here, we got $21. Okay, here's a belt. Oh, unlock 20% off. Even with the unlocking 20% off, it's sorry, my keyboard's clicky. Just do a serpentine belt here. And I know what these companies pay for this stuff, because like I said, I worked for them. Okay, 27 for a 1 year Duralast, depending on which one I need. Here, 41, out of stock. Pick up within 150 miles. Fucking yeah. Okay. And this is where, okay, and I understand some markup when you need it in town. I do. No. I was just on eBay Motors, you son of a monkey. It's up by category. eBay Motors. Dodge B2500. 5.9. I don't want a fuel pump. I want accessory belts. $25. 35, 39. So see, like this. Oh, but look, here's the Continental Gatorback right here. It's the exact belt they're selling. $21.99. Oh, we're gonna look here, 44, half the price. Now on a belt, that's 3 year in town. I mean, 27 versus like 21. I mean, something like that. Go ahead and get it down, but like $15 freaking dollars. That's a throw up on me buying it online, because that's getting close. Let's just buy this baby online. You know. So fuel pumps are another thing. I bought some A&M fuel pumps, put one in the 99 town car. We did that video. You know, and I went here, and I looked up 1999 Lincoln town car, and we'll go fuel pump. Yep, fuel pump. Sweet. So complete hanger assembly 179, 286. Depending on whether you want the Delphi or the True Grade, or the Bosch. Oh, 400 if you want the Motorcraft, how mighty wide of them. However, I bought a fuel pump. And I would like to point out that that's the second fuel pump I bought for that car, because the first time I changed the fuel pump, it actually came from Oreilly's, and it failed, so, okay. So I went on and bought an AM and Auto Part, A&M fuel pump. These AM Auto Parts, they're pretty good. We go on here. Freaking whole hanger assembly, $46. Now I didn't buy the cheapest one. I went down to the A&M, and I think it cost me like 60 or 80 bucks. It was, we'll go look at my eBay here. Purchase history. All orders. Show hidden. Show hidden. Boom, 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 boom. Radiator hose. Yeah, it was for the Cadillac, which I've not even done that work. We will be having that coming up. Boom, 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 boom. That was for the Cadillac. There we go. Lincoln Town Car delivered. Paid $68.73 plus tax. That's pretty good. It's a lot better than A&M Auto Parts. That town car that's living good in the town car. Town car is happy. This fuel pump's doing good. I also put the same fuel pump in the Buick LeSabre. And it is living good. It is living happy. Both of these, went in both of those cars, this A&M, and I've not had a lick of trouble with those cars. But, I mean, $20 or $34 for a fuel pump, $16 for an AC Delco, $17 for Value Craft. I mean, $18's not too bad for a K&M, but keep in mind, I can go online and get Motorcraft for OEM pumps for about the same price, or OEM filters for about the same price. So, you know, that's where it is. That's all I got to say. That's my review of the online. If you're going to order online and wait for it, you know, carparts.com, Oreilly, eBay, or just even, you know, Rock Auto. I'm sorry. These places can't compete. I'm having to wait for it. They can't compete, so, you know. Anyway, so that's my review. That's what I did. I did not go in and film anything inside these places. I feel like that's against privacy. You know, they're not paid enough for what they have to deal with at these places, and I'm not going to try to film them or cause them any shit. I'm just going to go in. I'm going to shop honestly. I'm going to give an honest review. But I wanted an honest review at an Oreilly's because I didn't want to go in, you know, and I wanted to go to a person that didn't necessarily know me. I had my brother go with me. We're two guys shopping doing a town car. So we will have these videos out of the work being done on the town car. And I show the problems within this video. Because we did valve cover gaskets, we did NOx sensors, we did cylinder head temperature sensor. Some of the loom on the wiring was falling apart. We had trouble getting one of the. I broke the cowling. We gotta go to salvage yard and get that because we had trouble getting a wiper arm off on the passenger side. It was, oh gosh, and I did have my wiper arm puller, so, yeah. It was an all-day job. There's a lot of stuff. I'm going to edit some stuff out. I'm going to leave the mistakes where I break the cowling and stuff. You're going to see all the mistakes raw. I'm just going to, when I put the boots on the spark plugs, you're going to see me one boot on the spark plug. You're going to see me do one side on the valve cover gaskets. Just so you don't have to see every little thing. But I will get this edited and out. It will be out probably later this week, maybe next week. So, and we will have some reviews coming because I've got that whole Dodge van out there. We just got that piece. We got projects coming up for it. I've got projects coming up for the Cadillac. I got to do the radiator hoses and coolant flushes on that. So, we've got Napa and we've got Advanced here. Only one Advanced store, so there's only one I can go to, but I've never been in the store. They don't know me. It's in with the Pet Boys. So we're going to give it a try. And we're going to go review some Napas. We got 2 different Napas in town. So, big ones too. Nice. So, it'll be my first time going in those as well. So, we're going to review them. We're going to do some shopping. And we're going to see how they do. I may find I like them better than the other 2. I don't know. But so far, this is Oreilly's versus AutoZone video. And this is the review. You guys have a wonderful night. I appreciate you watching. Thanks.